Hi guys, it's Manta. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then keep on watching. I've washed my face and applied my daily moisturizer, which contains SPF. I'm applying the Eylure Pro Prep Primer. I'm shaking the primer and I'm applying a generous amount to my finger. Okay, that's too much. And then I'll apply the primer to my face. Primer is important as it is the base for your foundation. I did my eyebrows off camera. I'm using a new foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Color 360. I'm shaking the foundation to mix all the ingredients together. This is my first impression on the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I'll only give my final thoughts in a different video. I'm applying some product on my hand so that I can see the amount of coverage it has. I'm using my damp beauty blender to apply the foundation for that flawless application. As I'm applying, I can tell it's not a full coverage but a medium coverage because I can still see some dark spots on my face. I'm adding more foundation to build up the coverage. Be super careful when you apply foundation near your eyebrows. I got matched at the store so that I can review the product fairly. So as you can see, my face has one color, and that's not realistic because our face doesn't have one color. Some areas are darker and others lighter. That's when contouring and highlighting fits in to define or look natural. I'm just going to bring the foundation down my neck. I'm highlighting my face using the Eylure Pro Concealer in the color Toast. It is 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. This is a liquid concealer, so I'm putting some of the product on my hands to avoid applying excess to my face. It is easier to add product than to remove. I will highlight under my eyes in an upside down triangle shape to brighten my eyes and to get rid of eye bags. I'm also highlighting in the inner corners of my eyes or the side of my nose, just to not neglect any dark areas there. I'm making sure I don't bring the concealer all the way back, which is closer to my ears, because I don't want my face to look wider. That's why I'm concentrating the bright concealer on the center of my face. The aim is not to make the upside down triangle wider, but narrow. I'm applying the color Toast to my T-zone. The T-zone area is right above my eyebrows and the spot between them, the center of my nose, the middle of my chin, and the middle of my upper lip. This step is optional. I am applying the concealer because when I blend with a darker concealer from my contouring step, it blends seamlessly and gives me a guide on where I should apply the powder to define my cheekbones. Remember, to highlight means to make certain features that naturally catches the light to stand out. I am now using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Dark Cocoa to contour my face. As you can see from the picture inserted on my right corner, Dark Cocoa is actually darker. So I start by contouring the area directly below my cheekbones, starting from my ears to the middle of my cheekbones to define my cheekbones, alongside of my forehead and temples to create balance between the upper and lower half of my face. And to also contour the jawline. It is important to determine your face shape in order to contour and highlight accordingly. Check my IG for guidelines on how to contour and highlight for different face shapes. Now I'm connecting all the areas I've contoured so far. I'll also contour along the sides of my nose to slim my nose and at the tip of my nose to shorten my nose. The space between the contoured cheekbone and the highlighted upside down triangle, I will apply blush later. According to the Queen of Contour, you draw a 3 shape from the forehead down the cheekbone and along the jawline. From the forehead down the cheekbones along the jawline. I wet my beauty blender and I'm using a bouncing motion to blend both the contour and highlighting until there is no visible lines. I'll start by blending the highlighted areas followed by the contoured areas. Beauty blender helps to really press makeup into the skin for a flawless looking application. It's all about blending. I'm now baking using the black Opel invisible oil blocking mousse powder to set the concealer for 10 to 15 minutes. I bake areas are highlighted. This makes the concealer stay and also remove any excess shine in your makeup. If you have oily skin, baking is definitely for you. If not, lightly apply the powder with a brush. As you guys can see, I'm baking areas that I highlighted. While I wait for my concealer to set, I'll begin with my eye makeup. I'm using an eyeshadow base on NYX in color number 3 and I'll apply the eyeshadow base using my concealer brush. I'm also applying powder to prevent my under eye from creasing. Since this is not an eye tutorial, I'll speed up this process. I'm using the professional palette from the Beauty Treats. These are all the brushes and eyeshadows I'll use for this look. I'm also using a metallic shadow, color number 9, and apply it at the center. I'm applying liquid liner from Wet n Wild, and I'll curl my lashes. And apply false lashes. If you want a tutorial on this eye makeup, comment down below. I am using a clean brush and dusting off the powder after baking, which leaves me with a creaseless, flawless finish. Brush powder completely to avoid flashbacks when using a camera with a flashlight. I'm using the Beauty Treat palette to apply bronzer to areas I contoured. I hit pan with my favorite bronzer, so I'll just mix these two. I'm not a fan, but oh well. I'm applying highlighter on the center and the tip of my nose. Blinding. Brow bones and above my cheekbones using a fan brush. I'm using blush from Signature. I hardly use the brush that comes with the product. Tap excess off, smile, and apply blush to my cheeks by moving upwards to my temples. As I've pointed out earlier, you notice that the blush is between the highlighted upside down triangle and the defined cheekbone. I wanted to go for a nude lip because of my eye makeup, but I really wanted to try this lip liner. I'm outlining my lip with this lip liner from Essence, color number 3. And I'm gonna apply my favorite lipstick from Beauty Treats. It is a matte lipstick. And I'm gonna apply my favorite gloss for that effortless look, and to also tone down my lipstick. Now I have to set my face. I'm using MAC Fix Plus, and I'm holding the bottle away from my face and spray a generous amount. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry. This is the final look. I've listed all the products I've used in the description below in case I forgot to mention them. Hope you like it. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching. Bye.